Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Jeff, and today we're going to be going over gear in Death Must Die. What should you keep, what should you sell, what stats should you be looking for, so on and so on. Hopefully this doesn't take very long, but I want to make a fairly comprehensive video here for you guys. Alright, so I think the first thing we need to talk about is the way gear is rolled and how the different qualities of gear works. In the sense of simple gear is the lowest tier currently and mythic is the highest, going up between common, rare, and epic in between that. As you increase in rarity, the values of stats increase essentially. So while not all mythic items will be better than all epic items, typically all mythic items are going to be better than all simple items and so on. So that's pretty straightforward, but I think it's important to point that out at the start. Anyway, and then also, once you start looking at mythic and epic items, they are all allowed to roll basically a prefix and an affix. Another way of describing this is they're each allowed a certain number of stat points. For example, so each stat, for example, this helm I have on Nixie, the armor, the life, the luck, and the master offers on this helm are all contributing to the total stat points of this helm. So for the life to go up on this helm, the luck would have to go down, or the armor would have to go down, and so on and so on. And that's kind of why you're making a decision on which items to take over what. Now sometimes you will have items that are just have higher stats than others. I don't have any examples offhand right now, but I think that's just because they roll slightly higher. There is still some variance. Anyway, let's get on to the important part. What are you looking for when you are, starting the game, when you're starting to get mythic drops after you defeat Dracula for the first time? What's the most important gear stuff? And the answer is very simple. Master offers. Master offers and adept offers are the two most important things you could get in Death Must Die. Everything else is important. I mean, there's a lot of other things that are important. Nothing comes close to this. And this is because of the way boons work in the game. So when you level up, you're offered a boon at either novice, adept, expert, master, or legend rarity. Now, you can upgrade anything from novice rarity up to adept, expert, or expert. You can't upgrade expert to master unless you have a special item, and legends are special, super upgrades. But there's a couple important things here. One, the more master offers you get, the more chances you have of getting legend offers, which are typically game-changing and free wins, basically. And two, anytime you take an offer that's novice or adept, and you want that skill to go up, you have to spend a whole level to have a rarity up level, basically, to turn an adept to an expert. So if you get master offers, then you're not wasting levels turning adept or novice blessings into experts, and so on and so on. So that's why, also master offers are just, master blessings are just stronger in general. But that's the real thing. You're getting free levels by having higher mastery. And you could play around this too by if you have one master ability already and you get offered something else that you want, but it's novice, well, you could just level up your master ability and wait. And if you have high enough master offer, which generally having somewhere around 15 or higher is really where you want to be. Also, you can only get master offers on your helmet and necklace slot, and you can only get adept on your ring and jewel slot. So those are the two most obvious things. So you'll always want to get those. There are some unique things that are strong, obviously, but you lose out on the master offers, and typically they're not worth it. I do recommend keeping all of your unique items. That's what I'm doing anyway. I would generally say that something like this is far more powerful than something like this. So that's the most obvious thing. And then we have to start talking about where do you go from there, right? What stats are important? Well, generally speaking, I like to have over 100 life. If you're looking to beat Danger 30, or Darkness 30, which is the only thing I play on anymore, Having over 100 life and some amount of armor is a good idea. Evasion's fine. It's not very good. I wouldn't really worry about it. If you have it, it's cool. If you don't, whatever. But I think life is important to have somewhere on your equipment. Like in this, so this is my luck Nixie build, right? Luck is one of those stats where you kind of either want to go all in or not worry about it at all, because certain blessings affect it and certain ones, and if they don't affect it, then it's completely irrelevant. For this character specifically, luck is the highest priority stat I have outside of master offers and adept offers. And then you'll see that I've sprinkled in life and you know, dice and whatnot where I can. Now, if we look at a different character, if we look at my Maris, you'll see a completely different thing. So we don't care about luck here. What we do care about is XP gain. Notice master offers is still over 15, both slots, very important. Adept offers on both these slots, again, still good. But what I've done is just put XP gain on most items. This is another way to become extremely powerful very fast. And I think this is probably the second strongest effect of the game. I'll put a like a ranking on the screen at some point in this video. After offers, I think XP gives you the most return, because the more blessings you have, the stronger you get. That's just pretty obvious. Like, more levels is good, right? After XP gain, I think I like alteration dice, and then the dice are very simple. Alteration are better than reroll. Reroll are better than banish. Banish is just not very effective right now. Reroll gives you additional chances at the same god. Alteration gives you lets you have a higher chance of finding the god you want, and once you already have your gods, it's basically another reroll. So it's just improved reroll dice. All right, so let's evaluate things in the shop here, and like why I have these things reserved and why I'm not reserving this. So like, I guess it's a good time to talk about weapons. So in the current state of the game, weapon damage doesn't matter. Your auto attacks will never do enough damage to really affect anything compared to the spells or like blessings, like the on hit type effects. So I mean, you can make it work, but it's not great, and it's generally a ton of work for very little return and a dangerous proposition. So like, when you're looking at a weapon, the attack damage and attack speed is good. Attack damage doesn't really matter. Attack speed increases the chance that you're hitting those extra shuriken, extra chain lightning, extra soul stealers, all that stuff. That's good. Shorter enemy barriers is fine. Black lightning is terrible. It doesn't do anything because it never procs, as I've tested the other day on my stream. If we look at other stuff, attack critical chance also doesn't really matter. Spell area up, that's a good effect you want on your weapon. I was just testing black lightning. You could get the dragon on your weapon. I mean, we could talk about dragons, but let's be real. If you find a dragon on your item, you keep it, you probably play it. I've got 3 equipped right now on my knight on Averon, and they're fantastic. And so when I say like stuff like master offers are more important, I'm ignoring like dragon FXs because it's not relevant. Oh, legend offers. We should talk about legend offers. So the thing about legend offers is you don't want it unless you have a certain breakpoint of master offers, and the only reason I'm allowed to do this, like I would never have a legend offer slot here if I didn't have this unique ring that breaks the rule that allows you to have more master offers on a ring. So that's why I have legend offers here. Now you can get legend and master offers on these slots together, and that's like best in slot equipment, but it's exceptionally rare. Anyway, I got sidetracked. Let's look at stuff. So yeah, weapons, that stuff doesn't matter. Stuff like chance to heal at hit is good. Spell crit is good. Dice are good on weapons, other effects. And then we look at other stuff, more expert offers. There is an argument to making a build that's like full in on expert offers. I think it's worse than master. I wouldn't recommend it, but you could try if you wanted to. This is the type of thing that if you were like this type of item here specifically, if you were, you know, leveling up, trying to like gear out your characters, it's very good. Just more master offers, attack area, spell damage. Like, you generally want 7.6% on your master offers. If you look at all my characters, I believe they all have I don't know where that belt came from. If you look at all my characters, they all have 7.6% master offers on their helmet, which is as much as you could get. The neck pieces vary, but that's just because like it's more rare, and I've been a little unlucky on that front. I think rarity upgrade and rarity off, like level up offers are a trap item, trap stats. They're a waste of item slots, and you should never equip them. You don't ever, because you're spending an item slot to increase your chances of having to spend a level to upgrade to something that you would rather just already have at a higher rarity. Like, it's crazy. It doesn't make sense. Like, this 24% more skill rarity offers, right? Rarity upgrade. So you could have a chance of finding, you know, this could get you more expert skills, but why wouldn't you just take this that you have more adept to start with, plus you get XP gain, plus you get the reroll dice? Like, I don't understand. Like, if I find this, I'm always selling it every time. So that's kind of how I think about that. As for boots, movement speed is important. An extra dash is very good. There's an effect called cool off that's like best in slot if you could get it, specifically with Nixie. I generally like to have movement speed and life on most of my boots. If I don't have dash charges, you'll see that's just same. Well, you know, there's uniques. Uniques are gonna break the rule here a lot. And then, so like those are shop things I think that are terrible, right? But then we're gonna look at like things that might be good. So I've reserved this, right? 48 armor, 2 reroll. It's got max master offers, which automatically makes it a consideration. And then more skill rarity upgrade offers. So again, I don't think skill rarity upgrade is that great, but this already has the master offers on it and 2 reroll dice. It's pretty good if you compare it to what we already have by holding shift instead of just scrolling over. Yes, I lose 22 armor and 8% attack area, but I'm getting 2 reroll dice, and the rarity upgrade offers aren't that bad for very specific skills. Like, there are some things like gem haste or mayhem, like very important, like build defining skills that you will want to use like a rarity upgrade on. So this is the type of thing that I would consider. And then we have this ring that's here for the exact same reason, right? In fact, going on to the same build even. And then here's a weapon to compare. Basically, this is trading damage and spell area for life on hit and reroll dice over banished dice. So if we needed more sustain, this would be better. But spell area down is not great either. So it's kind of a balancing act. Now, obviously, this is like, if I didn't have a dragon sword, I'd just snap this up immediately, right? Because the attack damage doesn't matter. It has attack speed, it has attack area. Attack area is good. Spell speed's good, reroll dice is good, chance to hit is good. Everything about the sword is good, right? So, now here's a good example of the trade-offs you have to make. See, like, this, yes, is light and medium armor, but it's still the same, right? So this has 4 more armor, but it gives up 4 life for it. That's kind of how the stats work. So then you look at an axe like this. This is like the type of thing you'd want to find in the shop. The damage doesn't matter, but it gives 2.5 XP per second. It's incredible. This relic, most relics gives like some special ability or something. So this gives Poison Nova, that's why it's in here. The rest of the stats aren't that great, honestly. Generally, I think you're gonna want your relic to be giving you some type of dice and XP gain, or some type of unique effect. I'm trying to think here of what I haven't not covered. I know I'm not doing this in like the most traditional like guide video style way. I'm just like freeballing it right now. Yeah, stuff like this type of jewel, very important. XP gain, adept offers, at plus whatever, fantastic. If this just said though adept offers and summon damage, that's fine, but I'd rather have the XP gain, right? Oh, another stat that I didn't talk about that's pretty valuable is spell projectile count. It's build dependent. There's certain spells like Blaze, Lightning Bolt, Lifelink, stuff like that that really benefits from spell projectiles. So if you're going with that, then this is one of those effects that you could get on your helmet and on your weapon that you could throw on. That'll be very impactful. All right, so yeah, here's a good example. Just a very basic ring. This is like the baseline of starting Mythic Tier 1 rings. It gives you your 22.8 Norm Adept offers, what you want, and it gives you spell damage. Spell damage is just fine. It's not great, it's not bad, it's whatever. I basically never want this over any of my other rings I'm gonna have that say XP gain on it, because they're gonna be more effective. Gotta sell this too. My inventory is a mess. But I think that's a good example of like, well, if I go to the right character, you see this like 17% luck is actually doing something for this character, right? This XP gain is doing something. 17% spell damage just exists. It's not really scaling more. This gives me alteration dice and more XP. Like, this gives me more luck, which more goes into the build for Scotty. Like, you're always trying to lean your items into a build, with the exception of adept offers, master offers, and XP gain, which I hover over this when it's meant to hover over this, but you know, a bunch of characters to juggle here. In summary, like, to wrap this up, I would say keep all your unique items. Anything that has a master offers and adept offers that's higher than what you already have, keep it. Probably use it. After that, look for XP gain. For Nixie and Scotty specifically, look for luck, because those characters both scale insanely hard with luck. They have two. Scotty has a very strong luck build. Nixie has arguably the best build of the game with the luck build, in my opinion anyway. And then, you know, spell projectiles are strong. And like alteration dice, again, over reroll over banish dice. Banish dice are much lower value than alteration reroll, in my opinion. And then make sure you have boots that have movement speed and a dash charge, preferably, or movement speed and life if you don't want the extra dash. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how I run my shop. Like, that's, and then after every run you check your shop, because you could still get good stuff out of it. Like, you never know. This is stuff I sold for my last run. I have this ring that's just a pile of stats. It doesn't really matter, right? It doesn't do anything. Heal and level up's a trap. You don't want that. You want heal on hit or heal on kill. Like this. This would be pretty good if it said master offers, but it said expert offers. So I don't want it because it doesn't increase my chance to find master offers, legendary offers, and I'm not like out here trying to find the second best version of any ability, right? This action is actually fine. It's just the other one that I showed you earlier that had a 2.5 a second gain on it was just better, so that's why I sold this. But yeah, that's kind of how I look at this and how I like looking at the shop and looking at items. So again, master offers, adept offers, XP gain, and you're looking to get all of these things together, preferably. So like life, XP gain, belt, great. XP gain, adept offers, alteration dice, master offers, luck, XP gain, master offers, perfect. Luck, life, master offers, reroll, revive, extra healing, this is fine. You know, anything with a dragon on it is typically worth taking. Some of the other effects aren't very good. Black lightning's terrible, but anyway, that's the video. If this helps at all, or you think I need to remake it or like format it a little differently instead of just like off the top of my head like I did, let me know in the comments, give me some feedback. I don't normally make guide videos like this, so feedback welcome, of course. And yeah, I hope this helped. And I will see you tomorrow with another run where I continue my win streak. But yeah, everyone have a great day. Jeff out. Bye.